Mr. Simon Selvaraj. Currently, he is a senior manager in Malaysian Palm Oil Certification Council, MPOCC. He spent over than 20 years in business and operations management and marketing across the certification and audits and palm oil plantation sectors. Mr. Simon Selvaraj, you have about 7 minutes. Time is yours.
Thank you, Pak. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar of Global Framework for Sustainability of Palm Oil, GFP SPO. And a warm greeting to Honorable Yang Berbahagia Datuk Ravi Mutaya, Tan Sri Datuk Dr. Yusuf Basirun, Honorable Madam Dr. Musdalifah Mahmud, Honorable Dr. Hedrajat Natawijaja, and Mr. Zif Radosbi, and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to start my speech today by congratulating CPOPC Secretariat for the efforts taken to harmonize the universal language of sustainability across the palm oil sustainable stakeholders. The global framework is indeed a good tool to be used to assess the user's current conformity against their practice. The GFP is useful in coordinating its member countries' sustainability, economic, and social development efforts under one language. This will be a good start for the member countries to adapt and be ready to face the sustainability requirements from the importing countries. Although it's meant for new users to adopt the sustainability framework, we MPOCC have worked through these efforts with CPOPC Secretariat and the member countries and contributed the ideas that can strengthen the framework while making it the least to adhere to. Having said that, I must also stress that the MSPO standard with the revised version address almost all the relevant elements such as environmental, ACV, social, and GHG. So the major changes made to the current MSPO standards, we have reduced the principle from 7 to 5, which we have incorporated and combined certain elements into these 5 principles. And yeah, of course, and these principles remains as 5 to management commitment and responsibility, transparency, compliance with legal and other requirements, responsibility to social, health, safety, and employment conditions, and environment, natural resources, biodiversity, and eco system service. So this has elevated the bar of the revised standard to greater coverage of the sustainability requirements. Now, on behalf of MPOCC, I can confirm that the final version has been approved and we will be launching it in due course of time. At the same time, I would like to take this opportunity to further reiterate that it is highly important to direct any business practices towards sustainability and what more to say when it comes to crops that are categorized as a commodity. With the global demand for vegetable oils increasing, the new palm oil producing countries will need to kickstart from scratch, and it will be much easier to meet such demand by adopting the sustainability requirements globally through this framework. Once again, I would like to applaud the CPOPC Secretariat for thinking ahead and including the SDGs in the framework. Therefore, SDGs form the base for the GFP SPO, which can be measured holistically against those SDGs systematically. I'm confident that this webinar has produced wider awareness, although it has a greater challenge to ensure more participation from the palm oil producing countries. In conclusion, the GFP SPO, can play a vital role in addressing the sustainability issues in the palm oil industry with early adoption, and it can be more robust, driving the producing nation and its supply chain actors across the globe. This framework eventually can address every sustainability issue and address the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals and encourage the development of own national standards like MSPO and ISPO over the time. Thank you for your valuable time.